Hi, my name is Charlotte Mott. I'm the UK Benefits Manager at Stanley Black and Decker. I've worked for Stanley for just over 2 years now. So, as UK Benefits Manager, I am responsible for vendor management for all of our employee benefits as well as the pension. I'm very heavily involved with the trustees of our pension as well, and I head up the communication subcommittee for the trustees. Another part of my role is employee engagement, so making sure that employees are engaging with the benefits that are available to make sure that we're getting a return for our investment, as well as employees being able to make the best of them. So Stanley Black and Decker is the world's largest tool manufacturer. We have just over 150 manufacturing centres worldwide. In the UK, we have around 1,100 employees at the moment, and they're a mixture of on-site and remote workers. So we have four main manufacturing sites, which is Fenimore, Hellaby, Northampton, and Warrington. And then our main sort of corporate office is based in Slough. Better With Money offer financial education to our UK employees at the moment. We decided to offer financial wellbeing to employees as we previously had just pension presentations for employees, but we decided we wanted to support more of their wider financial wellbeing just so that it allows them to make informed decisions that then can impact their kind of everyday circumstances, not just looking at their improving their retirement outcomes. We've been working with Better With Money now for just over 18 months. So we bought in the benefit in January 2023, I believe. So since then, we've had really good engagement from our employees, much better than we thought, considering we have so many different employees spread across different sites as well as remote workers. So it's really been a great 18 months so far. We decided to work with Better With Money as I'd worked with them at my previous employer, where we did go out for tender for the services, and Better With Money were successful at securing them. We had a really good experience with launching the benefit and engagement from staff. So when I moved to Stanley Black and Decker and we wanted to bring this in, I knew straight away that I wanted to work again with Better With Money, just so that we could have that same great experience. Better With Money provides us with quarterly online webinars, which is mainly aimed at our corporate staff with access to a PC. Those sessions are also recorded so that they can be shared out as well amongst the wider staff. They also do an annual on-site presentation at our four main manufacturing sites across the UK, just to make sure those staff don't feel left out. And they also offer one-to-one support as well. So it's a 30-minute sort of financial guidance session that an employee can just ring up and book at a time convenient to them. So we use a lot of employee feedback to work out what sessions we want to deliver to our employees. It's quite useful. There is a survey that employees can fill in after each session, and that really gives us the feedback for the next session. Alternatively, employees sometimes, when we're generating conversation around these kinds of things, they'll bring up subjects within those conversations that we think it probably is quite important for most people to know. Also, we like to try to tie in the presentations with certain national days and weeks, for example, like Pension Awareness Week. And failing that, we can always rely on Better With Money to give us some advice around similar industries and what their employees would be interested or are interested in hearing about. We've had quite a few sessions delivered so far. Some of the ones that kind of stick out to mind are managing the cost of living. That was a really useful one that we did for our manufacturing staff. That was just as we kind of went into the financial crisis and suddenly people's salaries weren't stretching as far as they used to. So that we got a lot of positive feedback from that, employees just learning a bit better how to budget their finances. Understanding employee benefits was another really good presentation we did again for our manufacturing sites. Once a year, we like to do a benefits roadshow, which we can only do at one particular site. So it means the others, unfortunately, don't have anything, but Better With Money came in, delivered those sessions so that the employees wouldn't be left out and they get to know their benefits a lot better. And I think the feedback from that was employees didn't realize exactly how much we do offer. So it was really useful to see that got some positive feedback. We've also done sessions on home buying and remortgaging, understanding tax allowances. That was a really good example of we'd had feedback from some of our higher paid employees saying that they felt some of the webinars were not quite aimed at themselves. So we thought, okay, we'll deliver a session that's just aimed at our higher earners so that they feel included as well. So that's what Better with Money do so well, is making sure that there's something for everyone. It's very important to us that Better with Money are independent from any products or services. It really means that our staff can rely on the fact that any products that are promoted to them are promoted because Better with Money genuinely feel that they're able to help them. And it just gives us some peace of mind as well that our employees aren't being sold to. I think what sets Better Money apart from other providers is that they really like to try and generate conversation around financial education. So when they're delivering the sessions, they do encourage employees to speak up, ask questions. They also use real world examples to help put context behind what they're talking about. And they also have a great suite of standard presentations that they're more than happy to make bespoke to Stanley Black and Decker. So it really makes the content relatable for our staff. I find everyone at Better with Money is really friendly, and I get on very well with them. We do have a lot of special requests that we send to them, obviously, being that we've got employees kind of all over the country with different demographics, and they're always happy to accommodate any requests we have that I'd like, because you've got employees everywhere and like so many different levels of understanding that they're just so good at knowing the target audience. I find one of the biggest benefits of continuing to work with Better with Money is that we really get a return for our investment. So we do get really good engagement from our staff. We get really good feedback. So we know that employees are valuing these sessions. So it does mean that we're not just wasting our money. I would encourage other manufacturing industries to offer financial education to their staff. I think there's a real stigma around financial education and people thinking that it's just for those that are in financial difficulty. But in reality, it can give you so many good hints and tips as to how to improve your circumstances. And I think that's just something that we just need to get the conversation going around. And the sooner we can do that, the better. So when considering which financial education partner you'd like to work with, I would really consider the employee experience, get to know the materials that the supplier will be delivering, make sure that they're engaging and relevant for your staff to make sure you get the best return on your investment. I definitely recommend working with Better with Money. I've worked with them now for just over 4 years across two different employers, and they've delivered a great service tailored to both companies.